Hey, do you like beaches? Or are you looking for an interesting vacation? Well, in this video, we're gonna bring you to the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas right now. What's that? Is that water surrounding us? Hi, thanks for checking in at Vuja Day Living. My name is Dean, and along with my lovely wife Danielle, we hope that by bringing you along on our adventures, we can inspire you to see life a little different. We call that Vuja Day Living, and here on this channel, we travel to exciting places and meet interesting people who are living outside the 9-to-5 grind. We also give you some tools and techniques for gaining back a little bit of time in your life so that you can tick off some of those items on the bucket list. I'd like to take a moment right now to ask you to go down to the show notes section below and check out the link at vujadayliving.com, where we're building a community of Vujis, people who see life a little different. This week on Vuja Day Living, we're going to pick up where we left off last week when we sailed down the west coast of the Bahamian island of Eleuthera. We ended up in a place called Rock Sound, where we're now going to get in a car and we're going to go right back up from where we sailed. The reason we did that is because we couldn't get some good anchorages in our catamaran, and we had a month to spend on the island, so we thought we'd want to see the whole thing. So we're going to take a car all the way up to the north end, and we're going to see all the stuff that hopefully give you a good feel for what it's like on the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. So if you have any questions about the show or the island or the Bahamas or what we're doing, anything like that, leave a comment in the comments section below. We promise to answer every one of them, and smash that like button. It really helps us out and we appreciate hearing from you. So here we go, the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas by car. We're out here in front of Eleuthera Stationary in Rock Sound, and this is the only place in town, unless you go to the airport, where you can get a car. That's right, we're road tripping. All the places that we passed on the boat as we went the 90 miles south down the coast of the west coast of Eleuthera, we're gonna go back and we're gonna look at them. At least the places that are inland, we're gonna run over to the Atlantic Ocean. So stay tuned, this is gonna be a good one. Yes, we took another boat to Harbour Island. The reason we took a boat over here, a ferry over here, is because this island is kind of out in the middle of the ocean, and we chose not to go around the reef. There's a big reef that you have to go around, and we chose instead to pay $10 and have someone bring us over so we could see the touristy settlement of Harbour Island. It's actually the touristy settlement of Dunmore Town. We are on Bay Street in Dunmore Town. Dunmore is a colonial type recreation. They've kept it, tried to keep it original looking for tourists like us and like that lady right there. We saw the beach and now we're leaving. This is kind of a neat little walkway up from the beach. And they still get around on horseback here in the Bahamas. Hi everybody!
Hey!
And after a quick smoothie and some relief from the heat, we're back on the road in Dunmore Town. We're gonna get into the water taxi and go back. How did you like your smoothie, Danielle?
Really, really good.
Smoothie at the sweet spot. Oh. Come here. Here we go. We're not the only ones that have engine problems. So we were looking for a remote cave, and I guess everyone else has found the remote cave as well. But it's supposed to be a neat place, so let's go find out. Ow, something bit me. Preacher's Cave. What's the story of Preacher's Cave?
Preacher's Cave is perhaps the most noted as a place of refuge for the first English settlers in the Bahamas. Known as the Eleuthera Adventurers, this group sailed here from Bermuda in 1648 in search of religious freedom. After shipwrecking on Devil's Backbone Reef, they found shelter in this cave. They named the island after the Greek word Eleuthera, meaning freedom, and planted the seeds of a new nation.
The seeds of a new nation. Apparently the original Eleutherans left a little plaque here so that everyone knew this is where they found refuge after their ship was shipwrecked on the Devil's Backbone, which is why, if you'll remember earlier when we went over to Dunmore Town and Harbour Island, we didn't want to go through the Devil's Backbone with our big boat, and we chose instead to drive a car to the north end of the island and then get a water taxi across to Harbour Island.
Do you think the congregation sat here or stood here and the preacher actually, oh, you probably preached from up here?
You think that was his pulpit? Give us a little fire and brimstone.
I'm like the least churchy person out here knowing the lights.
Preacher's Cave looking out. This is probably what the preacher saw as he spoke to the congregation about the virtues of island living. They were God's chosen people for having been saved upon the rocks of the Devil's Backbone and not taken by the sea. It's much easier when we're looking at geographic monuments and such. What would this be? I don't know. When we're looking for caves, outside stuff, when people give us directions, we just look here. And again. For those who have a tough time figuring things out. Oh, binocular view. What happens if you pull the rope? Nothing. So this is a frayed rope. I was excited to go up, then I saw how frayed the rope was. And I thought, maybe I don't want to crawl up there, I thought to myself. So instead I'll take a picture. We are walking to the Devil's Backbone right now, where the Eleutherians were shipwrecked. And this is the path. We walked from Preacher's Cave to the Devil's Backbone, right here. And right out here is a series of reefs. In fact, I think from this vantage point, you can probably see them out there, the brown spots. Those are a bunch of reefs out there, which the guidebooks and the locals say, don't go if you don't know. This is a darn pretty beach on which to be shipwrecked. So I would say if you like being on beaches alone without a lot of people, you can find that if you come to the Eleuthera Island in Bahamas, the island of Eleuthera. You're not going to find a whole lot of touristy stuff except for where we just were in Dunmore Town, but you can find a lot of beaches and a lot of clear water. Here is Danielle reenacting the Eleutherans' first steps on the beach after being shipwrecked. We left to escape religious persecution We got shipwrecked.
Yeah.
And this is what we found. Is it paradise?
But we got shipwrecked.
Or is it the devil's backbone?
Where?
And this is the walk they made. The walk that changed their lives. The ones who made it. They didn't have sandals though. And I had to put mine on. Okay. Danielle reenacting the first steps of the Eleutherans as they were shipwrecked on the devil's backbone, trying to find shelter from the heat of the sun, trying to find water.
So you know how we've been seeing some people that dress like fish?
Oh, yeah, the original Lutherans.
So
they're over there in Spanish Wells.
All in wool.
Oh, ew.
Oh,
imagine that. They didn't even wear bikinis or shorts. Yeah.
And head bonnet.
Ooh, cotton. They had cotton though.
I don't know.
Didn't they? I mean, they had cotton fields. We're talking the late 1700s here, right?
I thought 1648.
Oh, correction. 17th century. Thought it was 18th century. 17, even older than I thought. And they came through this path upon a parking lot with a Honda in it. Even a cave that we should call Preacher's Cave. And so goes the story of the Eleutherans in Danielle's reenactment. Next stop, Big Blue Hole, or Ocean Hole, one of the two, just down the road. Then we're looking for some dingle fruits that are hanging from trees that we saw on the road. And I saw a banana tree, a real live, wild banana tree. Hopefully there's some bananas on it. I just saw the flower, which we learned about the other day. The bananas have flowers, big giant Dr. Zeus looking flowers. And then we're off to Pineappleville, Gregory Town. Making our way back south towards the boat. Whirlwind road trip. Island of Eleuthera. Here we go.
I am now skeptical of this blue hole. It's kind of like a horror movie that we're getting lured into a random side street. There's gonna be like nails or something on the gravel road.
Oh, that'd be.
Yeah, and the.
Yeah.
およそ6キロ先左方向です。
Oh, look, it's right up there.
That's our Japanese navigation system. I tried to turn it off. I just can't because I don't understand any of the buttons.
There is a shack back here.
No, it's just a car. Dean wishes there were little margarita shacks at every beach. Oh, just wait. Their hatch is open. Maybe they're running a margarita stand out of
Daiquiri.
daiquiris.
Now there's a gate.
Oh, maybe people are swimming in the blue hole.
Is this the blue hole?
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Jump in or did you ladder it?
He just jumped.
Right from where you're standing.
standing.
Right from where you're standing.
That's the takeoff right there.
It looks like it. You going, baby?
It is very worth it.
It's cool.
Very worth it. There you go.
And he's wild.
Oh my God! Peer pressure.
Tell us how it was.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
We got another jumper going right now. So
Another. Oh, here we go.
How far out on this do you come?
It doesn't matter.
it lips in.
Like it's not, I'm not gonna hit me.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can hit down there
that looks
at
pretty
all.
darn safe. It's a pretty cool color.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell me when you're ready.
Rub your nose, you know, your amoeba would be great.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Ouch.
So stoic. Maggie, how was it? Maggie, hope y'all didn't see me lift.
Deep blue hole down. Big jump. Crossed off the list. I hit my head a little bit. Hopefully I won't get a headache. I have a ton of water up my nose. We're on to look for the bananas and the dingle fruit. And Pineappleville, Gregory Town. I think that's what's next, right, honey?
Gregory Town or the Surfers. Yeah, Gregory Town. Surfers is after.
And Surfers Beach at the same place. And we're going to Surfers Beach. Maybe we'll go surfing. couldn't find the dingle fruit. I don't know why, because there were 1,000 of them. And I couldn't find the banana tree. We saw a sign that said organic farm stand, and we thought, well, okay, let's go buy a pineapple, because we drove through a town that has a pineapple fest, and there's no place to buy a pineapple.
Yeah.
And oh, we got to somebody's house, and they just came outside. So I'm gonna ask her where I can get a pineapple. Hi, we saw the sign out front. So we just drove in, huh? Do you have any pineapples anywhere?
No, we have no pineapples. We just have kale at the moment.
Just kale.
Damn it! No!
Just kale.
How do we get a pineapple?
Probably try one of the pineapple farmers, but I don't think that pineapples are ready right now.
They're not ready yet.
No.
That's what I thought.
Pineapple Fest is in 2 days.
Are you sure?
Yeah, May 31st.
Okay.
See, there you go. The quest for the fruit. We failed. So far. We'll keep trying. Right, honey?
There's no we.
She's just not into my quests. I've totally given up on the fruit quest. There's no pineapples, and in 2 days, there's a pineapple fest. So, we drove to a beach. It's another beach. This is Hidden Beach. Which doesn't make sense to me that they have a beach called Hidden Beach, and there's a big sign that says this way to Hidden Beach. It even has its own drive. But that is Hidden Beach. Right there. Look at this craziness. All the way down to the water. Yeah, this was cut.
This is so weird. What would this have been? What is that building?
No idea. This is a mystery. What do you guys think? Why was this cut in the rocks? A big crack. We ran out of battery. Couldn't find out what's wrong with Hidden Beach Drive and what that big crevice was. This is another mystery that we're going to have to solve before we leave Eleuthera. That's 2 now. Where are all the pineapples, and what happened to Hidden Beach Drive? Hey, this video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it up into 2 sections. That means there's going to be 3 parts on the island of Eleuthera. So if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and smashing that bell button so that you get an update when part 3 comes out. And if you're already a subscriber, hey, leave a message below. Say hi. We super appreciate you guys watching. So until next time, we'll see you out on the water.